Alright, what's up guys?
What's up, guys? Ano ngayon?
It's Monday. A Monday. It's the first day of the week. Sorry kung medyo late kami mag-release today because this is the first day in 6 days na wala talaga akong trabaho today.
Puwera ito. Actually, medyo it's been wild the whole weekend, but subukan ko pa rin nakabulin ito ng 1 o'clock. Anyway, shout first na lang muna.
Shout first muna tayo. Alright. Shout out to RP Satalal from San Diego, California, and to the team Edenville Boys. Serge Bago from Qatar. John Andre Batino Acosta. And to John Dave M. Casilag. I left out a lot of unread messages. Bukas na lang bawi. Bukas na lang bawi ako sa inyo. Promise.
So yesterday hindi ako nakapunta sa Pakil because I have the stupidest kwento. Which sasabihin ko kwento ko dito at humingi na ako ng pasensya. Although okay lahat I'm not even gonna
I don't think there were any bad comments.
No, there weren't any bad comments. For a first-timer, Gio, pag-usapan natin si Gio kasi gusto ko rin magpakwento siya about Gio. So anyway, after nung game ko nung Friday, which is the Ginebra Meralco game, medyo pa ako, di ba? Energy. Nag-message sa akin yung Signal na can you do Sunday
Smart.
So in my head, Durda yun eh. Yeah, kasi kahapon yun technically. Durda yun kahapon. So I was like, okay lang sa akin kahit hindi live. Kasi Smart sa yun eh. Sa Reliance.
Doon lang sa Reliance. Yep.
Sabi ko, game ako. Magnolia NLEX yun eh. Game 3. So anyway, minessage ko kagad si Andrew. Si Andrew Felix ng Laguna yung kumukuha sa amin doon. Sabi ko, boss, pasensya na pero PBA eh. And naintindihan naman ni Andrew yun. So walang problema. So anyway, we had a search for a different of someone to replace me kasi si Javi game naman. So talagang kung sino-sino may message. Si Juanito, si Darwish, si Diego Dario, si Dipianco, si madami. Tapos kapon walang pwede. So anyway, nauwi kami kay Gio, whom is a super hoop junkie na matagal na natin yung mod. Anyway, bago tayo punta kay Gio, kapon, yung utak ko talaga, bro, pupunta ako Reliance. So, naka-schedule ako. Naka-schedule talaga ako.
Nanonood nga ng Signal Play kahapon. Sabi ni Sir Noel, ba't di ka sa Giga Play manood? Di ba, dyan si Mikey?
As in naka-ready
sabi ko na lang,
ako.
di kasi ako smart subscriber.
Totoo. Pero naka-ready talaga ako. So, naka-bis pa ako, tapos kasama ko si CK, nag-trinoma muna kami, kumain muna kami, relax muna kami, and then I went to buy Taylor for my suits. Oh my God, for all my suits. So anyway, minessage ko kasi parang na-realize ko, parang walang nagte-text. Kasi usually, tatanong sa'yo if you're free, and then after a while, isi-send sa'yo yung details, partner mo, anong oras ka dapat andoon, lahat. Parang wala. Mga na to, mga 2:30 na to, 4:30 yung game. So usually nandun ka, wala namang pre-game yan. So mga 4, nandun ka, 4:30 yung game. Mga 2:30 na, wala pa rin details. So nag-message ako ulit dun kay Madam. Sabi ko, Madam, confirm ba ako mamaya? Tapos sabi niya, mamaya? ? Sabi ko, bakit kaya? Binalikan ko yung message, guys. Na hayok ako, nabasa ko. Kasi right after the Ginebra Meralco game yun. August 7 pala yung nakalagay. So I stopped reading sa pwede ka ba Sunday? Nakalagay pala, pwede ka ba Sunday, August 7, ? Kaya wala ako kapon sa Smart Giga Play app dun sa mga naghahanap sa akin. It's stupid. Like, sobrang excited ko. Sobrang wild yung Ginebra Meralco game 2. So, hindi ko nilabas kapon kasi baka magtampo sa akin si Andrew. Pero Andrew, trust me. Although may nag-text na sa akin yung PBA also, and then they asked me if I'm free on Wednesday. Wala pa naman kasi doon yun. They just asked for my schedule, and I said I'm free on Wednesday. So I'll find out if I will cover a game on Wednesday, which Game 1 of
the semis.
Semis, man. Walang makakapag-stop sa akin mag-cover ng PBA. But if I won't, then I'll for sure go to San Pablo. Babawi ako. I'm so sorry, guys. But then again, I'm very happy for one of our mods na talagang he was super like, sabi nga niya sa akin, bro, bago mo kwento sa akin kung ano nangyari. Sabi niya sa akin, nakalimutan nga niyang may TF eh.
Bro, inabot ko pa sa kanya, sabi niya, ano to?
Like, he was ready to just do it and then go home na. Sobrang saya na daw, uwi na daw siya.
To tell you the truth, honestly, ako rin, I was like super tempted to, di naman niya pala alam. Pero syempre, bro, like effort siya pumunta doon and he did a fantastic job for a first timer. And for someone na di naman sanay na, syempre may camera rin naman doon eh.
Camera. Hindi nga daw siya tumitingin sa camera eh.
Di siya tumitingin sa camera, pare.
The usual, this is true for anyone. Kasi like, ang hirap talaga tumingin sa camera, parang ba't ka titingin sa camera? Conscious yun eh. For any first timer. It really takes
a lot of getting used to.
For any first timer. So, I heard hindi siya tumitingin sa camera, but that's all good. Pero, solid. Bro, so anchor ka. And then siya, obviously, di ba? So talagang, okay si Gio. Bro.
I think nagulat nga siya na ako na nag-anchor. Kasi I think he was expecting na siya yung mag-anchor.
Wait, mahirap yun, Gio. Mas nakakabaliw yun. Pero like, how was it? How was the experience? And sama mo na rin yung experience with, I heard the crowd was crazy, bro.
The crowd was fucking crazy, man. It was super wild. If San Pablo was super full, this was way more.
Di pa nga ito. Hindi, yung San Pablo kasi may parang bleachers.
May taas pa. Ito kasi
sa inyo daw talagang floor level lahat.
Floor level lahat. Tapos kahit doon sa may stage area na kung saan kami pumesto, doon din punong-puno, pare. Tsaka the Packle crowd was crazy. But San Pablo also brought their own. Yung mga katabi namin sa stage. Yun pala yung mga taga San Pablo, yung mga naka-red.
Okay.
So there was a time during the game na may nag-chant ng defense pag yung Packle yung opensa, San Pablo.
San Pablo yun. No, but then like how was Gio in general? How was Gio? Okay siya.
Okay naman.
He was ready and he looked ready,
He looked bro, kasi he was messaging me the night before. Sabi niya, bro, ano ba kailangan ko i-prepare? Honestly, sabi ko, sige, mag-notes ka na lang, panoorin mo yung game 1, ikaw na bahala dyan. Pero huwag ka mag-alala, alalayan naman kita. Alalayan naman kita. Pero bro, pagdating ko, meron talaga siyang notebook, pare.
So alam niya talaga yung players and all that?
Alam niya talaga yung mga players.
Solid.
Alam niya yung mga nangyari ng game 1, ganyan. Every time I bring up something from game 1, meron siyang nasasabi about it. Although, you know, they're the usual first-timer things na there are times na pag iniiwan ko hanging, usually, di ba dapat papasok mo yung honest.
Nahiya siya siguro pumasok.
Nahiya siya, oo.
But,
so, it takes more engagement talaga with first-timers.
Oo naman, but then, you know, this is something that I'm very proud of Gio because he jumped to the opportunity. Like, I don't expect him to, although he is thinking about it, to really be kumbaga maraming ginagawa si Gio outside of basketball and outside of, obviously, this, di ba? But he wanted it for experience daw talaga, to just be able to cover a game, experience being what it is, how it is being behind the camera and talking. So these are the opportunities na parang even if you're not going to be a full-time analyst, these are the things na gusto mo lang experience as a hoop junkie. And I'm sure a lot of people would love that. And I'm happy for him that he really jumped to the opportunity, because those who actually want to be in the industry said no.
That's true.
Like you always show or tell, like, say it out loud that ang ganda ng ginagawa niyo. I've always wanted to experience that, like a chance to, you know, do what you do, look so cool. And when it's actually presented to you,
wala.
Ay, hindi kasi ganito, like
dami excuse, buisit.
Pare, sa totoo lang. So like, I'm not even gonna. So I'm really happy for Gio, and this is one of the things that tinatry namin i-preach na if the opportunity is right in front of you, even if it's not your goal, why not? Diba? Why not? Try it out. at the end of the day, knowledge and experience is priceless. Diba?
And this is why we're so proud and we're happy with our mods, because the culture that we're trying to establish, that we're trying to preach, that we preach every day on this podcast, talagang they embody it na talaga.
At saka, diba? They embody it.
And much more sometimes.
Minsan, mas sobra pa sila sa... And
minsan kami pa yung pinagsasabihan.
Totoo. And the funniest thing is, a quick kwento lang, because one of the people that we asked kung pwede ba siya I cannot. Like, so we asked him, di ba? Ito rin yung same person na sinabi namin last time na party ng party. Na parang, ano ba, lalaro ka ba? Ba't party ka ng party? Di ba? Like, ano ba talaga plano mo? The reason as to why he said no to yesterday's game to cover is because may practice daw siya today with a 3x3 team. And I was like, so you're telling me that just because you have practice today, nabura lahat ng pinarty mo the past 3 weeks? na parang ang dating sa akin, parang, ay, may practice kasi ako bukas, so I can't really go. Like, oh. So you're telling me that the day before your first practice with a PBA 3x3 team, dun ka lang nag-prepare? Or dun lang yung time na medyo di ako pwede lumabas kasi may practice ako bukas? Like, I'm telling you, this is a lifestyle. Like, if you want to be a great basketball player, it's a lifestyle. It's not something It's exactly what I said about dressing up. It's staying ready so you don't have to get ready. You stay ready because anytime may practice kayo. And you can't suddenly say, I'm going to be a serious basketball player today because tomorrow I have practice.
You can't just flip the switch.
Yeah, you can't flip the switch. Hindi ka, di ba, like, you cannot flip the switch. Your lifestyle is going out, partying, puyat, ganyan. And then suddenly, the day before practice, hindi, basketball player ako. So hindi ako pwede mag-cover ng game. Na hapon, na 4 o'clock ng hapon. Hindi yan 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock ng gabi. So,
bro, anong oras ba kami dumating kagabi? Putik, maaga naman. Like before 10, we were already in Manila.
And you're comparing that to going home at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. on a regular day.
Minsan nga may araw na yan umuwi eh.
Bro, di ko talaga, like, yun yung mga bagay na parang, I was like, so may practice ka kasi Saturday night, the next day. May practice ka kasi sa Monday. Okay. And then in my head, the past 3 weeks, all I see ever since the last conference ended, all I've seen are partying, a couple of gym photos, a couple of working out.
Even on nights when I'm not out, he messages me. Sabi ko, bro, gusto ko palit na tayo ngayon. Ikaw na yung professional party boy.
Bro, tawang-tawa talaga ako na parang, bro, hindi ako pwede kasi may practice ako the next day. It sounded so, like if I didn't know him, and that was the first time I interacted with him, I would have said that, wow, respect. Like, damn. Like, seryoso siya sa ano niya. Like, practice ako bukas. So I don't want to do anything outside of preparing for my practice tomorrow. Wow.
Did he even prepare for practice today? I don't know.
I don't know, but he was in practice, I saw. But I don't know. Natatawa lang ako dun sa, you gotta make it like people, any field that you're in, any industry that you're in, you cannot suddenly flip the switch just because, tinawagan ako ng ganyan. It has to be your lifestyle. It has to be your life. Like, I cannot build my name as a sports anchor, as a sports personality. Pero ang dami-dami kong ginagawa outside of sports. Pero let's say, meron ako mga business na furniture, may mga business ako na ganito, na sobrang layo dun sa ginagawa ko. And then suddenly, when Signal asks me, ready ka ba bukas mag-cover ng PBA? Kasabihin ko bigla na oo. Like, it's a lifestyle, man.
It is talaga.
In any industry to, not just basketball.
Kaya dyan ako believe pare, kay Diego Dario.
Yun ang sinasabi ko.
Diyan ako believe sa kanya because this guy has he doesn't let up in what he does. Yung lifestyle na sinasabi mo, he really lives that every day. He works hard. Even if nung time na, di ba, wala pa siyang team.
Exactly.
Bro, he goes to the gym. He puts up work. He goes, di ba, nagbe-better basketball pa yan?
Yep.
Up until the time na naging practice player na siya sa Meralco.
Kasi when you're in that bubble na hindi ka PBA pero hindi ka rin UAAP na, yun nandun ka sa gitna.
Oo.
Siyempre, medyo mas may uncertainty yan. Hindi mo alam sa kalalaro, anong liga. But you stay ready because being in the gym or being yung lifestyle na yun, yung incorporate mo sa buhay mo. Anytime, with team, no team, ready ka. Because anytime, so tinawagan siya ng Meralco, ready siya mag-practice player. After niya nung natanggal siya sa Meralco nun, he could have again slacked off. But no. Tuloy. Tuloy
siya, pare.
Merong it's an innocent climb eh. I don't know. It was Phil Jackson's a term yun, innocent climb. You don't know what's gonna happen, pero you keep climbing. Pag nawalan siya ng gana nung tinanggal siyang practice player sa Meralco, suddenly biglang nagka-opportunity sa Davao ngayon, di ba? Paano kung hindi siya ready pagpunta niya doon? And you can't just suddenly flip the switch just because you get the call from Davao. Especially in that bubble, on that level, na anytime, biglang tumawag sa'yo yung team sa MPBL na, available ka ba? Kasi na-injure yung ganito namin eh. Or nawala yung ganito namin eh. Or, di ba, pwede ka ba? Paano yun? Bigla ka na lang, seryoso na ulit ako. Yan exactly yung nangyari sa akin, bro. Kunento ko sa ito, di ba, yung nag-ABL ako?
Oo.
Nakat ako sa talk and text. I was weak. Mentally weak. What did I do when nakat ako sa talk and text? Wala na. Kung ano na, nag-ABL na ako, nag-commentator ako, lumipad ako Hong Kong, 2 beses sa isang linggo, puta puyat, red eye, biglang I get the call. Laro ka sa Kaohsiung. Kailan? Bukas may practice kayo. Ano nangyari nung game? Sunday, game. 15 points ako in the first half. And then what happened? Cramps ako third quarter. So instead of me securing that contract, kasi puta 15 points in the first half. Lamang kayo against Alab Pilipinas. So, BRP pa yung kalaban namin, Ray Parks, lamang kami, halftime. Pare, I was like, wala, kontrata ko to. Even if we did lose, kontrata ko to. Pero puta third quarter, cramps. So can you imagine if I stayed ready and I wasn't just the night before, ito alala ko nung tinawagan ako ng Kaohsiung Truth nun. Nung gabi yung tinawagan ko si Diego. Jeg, shooting tayo, bakit? May practice ako bukas sa Kaohsiung. How stupid is that, bro? Tapos shooting kami bigla. Tapos biglang the next day. Siyempre, nadala pa din ako ng skill, ng talent. Okay, 15 points in the first half. Pero, hindi ako binayaan ng Diyos. Kasi,
tama.
Nag-give up ka eh. Right after umakat sa token text, ayaw mo na eh. So, paano ka bibiyaan ng Diyos, diba? So, yun lang yung mga bagay na, guys, if you really want what you, like, as content creators, bro, tayong dalawa. If suddenly we hit a wall na biglang wala lang nanonood sa atin and we just stop,
wala na talaga mangyayari sa atin.
Kailangan tuloy ka lang ng tuloy. Kasi yan yung gusto mong gawin eh. Kung hindi yan yung gusto mong gawin, then look for something else.
Yup.
You cannot hit a wall and stop.
Yeah. I mean, okay, yeah, burnout is real, whatever. But like, it's better to be tired doing what you love rather than be tired doing what you don't love.
Exactly. And
we keep saying this here.
We keep saying this. And ako, honestly guys, sorry, parang ako naninermon, di ba? Kasi na-frustrate talaga ako na parang, I'm really trying to help someone find
Bro, believe me, I share that frustration.
Diba?
Ilang years na. Years na.
So ako parang, guys, if you like what you're doing, you keep doing it despite the results.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya ako mas frustrated kasi I see Diego Dario. You know what? If Diego was slacking off, I would straight up tell him, itigil mo na yan, mag-focus ka na dun sa tinatahak mo, dun sa tinatahak ko, di ba parang gumagano na siya? Fumocus ka na dun. Hindi. I see that he works every day. He really wants to be a basketball player.
Yep.
By all means, bro, tuloy mo yan. I decided to stop playing because I could feel na, ayoko na. Like, I'll just shift over here na. Which is totally fine din naman. Masaya ako. Pero tuloy mo yung ginagawa mo. So, yun nakaka-frustrate lang dun na. If you want to do something, you do it. You don't base it on results. Because sometimes, they're not within your control. Yung
exactly.
Resulta.
You control what you control. What you can control.
And here's also one more thing. you surround yourself with people na have the same mindset. Because, ito party siya ng party. Sino mga kasama niya sa party? Which is no disrespect. This isn't, walang hierarchy to. Like, different people lang talaga. Sino mga kasama niya sa party? Yung mga party boys din. Na parang ikaw, kumikita ka dun sa party na yun. Oh, so ano ba gusto mo? Do you want to be like them? Or do you want, sino ka ba? Ano yung goal mo? Or is your goal the same as the people around you? Or, minsan nakita ko pa yan. Pare, may leg the 3x3 the next day. Nasa party the night before.
Yup.
Oh, like, I don't understand. And who are you with? DJs. Diba? You're with people who walang trabaho the next day kasi office sila.
Oh, basta pare, hindi sila player.
Hindi
Kaya
sila
di
player,
nila
bro.
gets.
Yeah, you surround with yourself with the same people na ginagawa yung ginagawa mo. You cannot surround yourself with people in a different industry. I'm not saying don't have friends. I'm not saying don't go out at all. Pero pare, like, tinanong ko siya, sino kasama mo dyan? Honestly, nandiyan ba si Paul Lee? Nandiyan ba? Oh, di ba idol na idol mo si Poy Eram? Nandiyan ba si Poy Eram ngayon? Wala. Sino nandyan? Sabi ko, sino nandyan na big time player? Justin Gutang daw. Sabi ko, si Justin Gutang, naghihintay na lang yan. Kasi
paalis na yan eh.
Pumirma na yan eh. Like, tangina bro. Like, sino kasama mo? Now, don't compare yourself to Chris Ross na lumalabas din. Chris Ross na yan eh. You get to that point na pwede kang lumabas. Pero habang wala ka pa doon, huwag kang lumabas. Diba?
Oh, tsaka wag niya rin sabihin na butik sila 30, sila Kiefer nandito. Bro,
bakasyon yung mga yun. Puta naman. Uwi. Bakasyon yun dito. Pumarty sila araw-araw dahil pagpunta nila ng Japan, puta,
back to work.
Back to work ka na. Ikaw, ano ka ba? Are you on their level na secured sila? No. Ito honestly, brother, no disrespect, but pag may kasama ka sa labas, ikaw, na mga bangko sa PBA, ba't ka nandito?
Bro, actually, exactly. That's always what I think about.
I'm not even gonna drop names anymore. Pero ba't ka nandito? Tapos
yung
mga superstar ng team nila, nandun ba? Wala! Tangina, di ba? Kaya you gotta know where you are.
It really baffles me. Tsaka, pag umabot ka na kasi sa level na yan, hindi mo na madadaan parati sa talent eh. Kasi, ang the best players, talented na nga sila, masipag pa sila.
And don't get me wrong, brother. Kasi, if kunyari, bangko tayo sa PBA, tapos lumalabas tayo, okay lang yun kung okay na tayo doon. Like, secure naman na tayo.
Kung secure naman yung kontrata.
And mentally, okay naman ako dito eh. Hindi ko kailangan maging Kiefer Avena, Robert Polick. Okay na ako. Which, fine. Fine yun, fine. Ang ayoko nga kasi, yung in denial ka pa. Na parang, you always say na gusto mo maging star, maging PBA player.
But your actions don't dictate the same.
Exactly. You cannot be different. May mga tao naman na accepted ko na relax lang ako. Saya-saya ko dito eh. Okay na ako. Yun talaga, I respect those people because you know what you want. And you're not trying to do more than what you want, which is fine. No hate, di ba? Respect. Mutual respect tayo. Like ako, ayoko na mag-PBA. Bakit? Ayoko maging bangko eh. So lilipat na lang ako. It sounds mayabang, but that's it eh. Gusto ko talaga yun eh. Pero
can't blame the person.
Yeah, you don't hear me say, gusto ko maging Terence Romeo, Robert Bolick, tas ganito ako. Hindi pwede. You have to understand, di ba? There are levels to these people. So, in any industry, there are levels to this. So, di ba? And you also, like tayo, we record every day. So, how do you expect a once-a-week podcast to beat us?
Yeah.
Like dun lang.
Exactly.
Wala akong pinapataman. Actually, wala nga ako alam na once-a-week podcast. But I'm just saying, a once-a-week podcast, how can you beat a 5 times a week podcast with a community, with all the work that we put in outside of recording an hour? Wala, you can't. So, you gotta know there are levels to this. So, why are we the best podcast? Why are we the best sports podcast? Not the best podcast,
we put in the time.
Not the best podcast kasi talo tayo sa mga lifestyle podcasts dito, yung mga Skypod. Talo tayo. The sports podcast. Why are we the number 1? Because we do it. Because every day we do that thing. And that's no disrespect, di ba? That is just gusto kasi natin to.
Sorry guys, sobrang medyo deep-rooted lang talaga kami dito sa issue na to kasi tong tao na to kasi matagal na namin
Oh.
kilala.
And it's not just him. Parang in general lang. I hope everybody would understand. If it's your industry, agawan mo ng paraan. Sundin mo or i-model mo yung lifestyle mo dun sa mga taong angat dun sa life, dun sa industry na pinapasukan mo.
Tsaka kasi frustrating lang talaga when you see people, they always say na ganito gusto ko, ganito gusto ko gawin. This is
You
my
gotta show,
dream.
bro.
But it's
You
all
gotta show.
words.
It's all words.
All bark, no bite.
Yeah, you gotta show. Not the people, not show it to the people, but within
Just
yourself.
show it to yourself.
Within yourself, you know, because God knows what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yan, diba? Like, when I started to focus on content creation, I saw results. Which, I went into content creation not knowing na ito yung mga mangyayari sa akin. Pero, slowly, okay. Then now, sinabi ko, meron na kaming manager. Pare, first time ko lumabas in so long nung Saturday. Kasi birthday nung asawa ng manager namin. Ay, boyfriend nung manager namin. Bro, that's why I was with Mika Salamanca. I was with Ray Hermal. Bro, sorry guys, but then like, these are content creators na puta, million yung followers, bro. So I'm like, damn. But then again, kung player pa ako, would I be there? No.
No, of
Yun
course
na nga.
not.
You gotta know your lane. You gotta know your industry. But now, since papasok kami sa content creation, I needed to go. Bakit? Kinakakwentuhan ko, natututo ko is how do you do this? How do you do that? Because yun na yung pinapasok ko ngayon. So nag-iba na rin yung lifestyle ko. Pwede na ako lumabas ng gabi. But then, kung player ka, hindi mo pwedeng gawin yun, pare. Diba? So, you gotta know. So, wala lang. Sorry, nauna yung Payong SF namin bago yung basketball. Marami pa naman tayong basketball pag-usap. Sorry. Okay. Punta na tayo sa basketball, guys.
Okay. Sige. PBA yesterday, do or die Sunday.
Grabe, bro.
It was crazy. All right. So, at first game, Magnolia won in overtime against NLEX 112-108. Despite Calvin Oftana's 32 points and Don Troliano's 22 points, Ian Sangalang was the player of the game for that one. Magnolia, 24 points for him. Paulie had 21 as well.
You know what? For our basketball today, talaga focus tayo sa dalawang larong ito because technically yun lang naman talaga yung nangyayari ngayon. But, bro, let's talk about the losing team first. Yung Calvin Oftana, bro. Bro, I'm legit, I never saw this type of... I don't know if he was held back in college. He was held back as MVP. He was the MVP coming off the bench. And I know na sobrang ganda ng attitude ng batang yun that he will just play his role.
I don't believe that he was held back in college. I really just think na this is a product of all the hard work that he puts in.
No.
Playing under Coach Yang.
Yun na nga. So, a part of me is like, were you held back in college? Because if you were given this kind of freedom in college pa lang, bro, I never saw him get the basketball and call a clear out. Never.
Kasi 4 talaga siya nung college.
Na 4 talaga siya. Because ang tres nila nun si Duliges tsaka si Quequete. Tapos nandun pa si Soberano. So he was a stretch 4. You know, so I'm not saying held back by the system or whatever. The situations lang.
I think he just never realized that this was gonna happen until Coach Yang made him see na pwede ka maging ganito, pwede ka maging ganyan.
At saka tumiming Kasi wala si Kiefer.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kiefer's ball dominant. Wala si Jericho. He really got the Jericho role. Ikaw ngayon ng bida, tapos si Don Troliano nandun pa. Silang dalawa pare nag-benefit dun sa pagkawala ni Jericho. So, bro,
and Kevin is very much happy to defer to him.
Wala.
At times.
Kevin? Kevin is the leader of that group. Kevin is in the I wanna win. Like, napakagaling ni Oftana. Bigyan nyo kay Oftana. Na Kevin will never complain about those things. But, grabe yung Oftana ngayon, bro.
Iba, pare. You know, I think I've said this already before. This kid, only a matter of time before he becomes a bona fide superstar na talagang belonging with the top tier players in this league. Actually, he might just be already knocking on that door already.
Guys, trust me. I'm in the PBA circle, like, hindi ako nag-feeling, but like, to a certain extent. he's your favorite player's favorite player. I'm not kidding. Like, around the league, yun yung bungad. Bro, yung
That's actually true though. That's actually true.
Favorite ko yung Calvin. Bro, I was beside boss watching the NLEX Magnolia game 2. Calvin OFTANA. Bro, Calvin OFTANA. He is gonna be, I'm telling you, he's the future wingman of this league. And he's gonna be in the Gilas pool sooner or later. Papapasok sa Gilas
pool. He has to be. Bro, I think ito yung mga tipo ng player na bagay talaga sa international game. Long.
Unicorn, bro.
Tall. Unicorn mismo.
Yun yung mga special. Everybody can have a shot. Anybody can have a shot. Anybody can have handles. Anybody can be athletic, long. Siya lahat eh.
Yep.
Diba? Unicorn, pare. So, 32 points, elimination game. Most since Pauline 2015. Bro. And you're talking about a team with defensive.
This is a guy who is only playing his second year in the league, by the way.
And going up against a defensive unit na Magnolia. Hindi naman to, sorry to disrespect, pero hindi naman to offensive team, di ba? As great as offensive as they are a defensive team.
Yeah. I tried to catch some footages of the game yesterday. Bro, hindi rin madali yung depensa na binibigay sa kanya ng Magnolia. He was just really buckling down to work and breaking them down.
Tangina lang to si Calvin, nabintis yung pinatama niya sa likod ni Baron.
Oh, yun lang talaga.
Pasigaw ako noon, Calvs. Putik na. Ang ganda na nung inutakan mo na si Mark Andy, binato sa likod, pag ganun, mintis, sabi ko, crucial pa naman. Pero, Calvin OFTANA naman, he is unbelievable, bro. Kung meron lang, alam mo, kung wala lang talaga Mikee Williams, Rookie of the Year yung last year. At kung hindi siya na-injure.
Oh, he broke his hand eh.
Oo, pero kung UAAP rules yan na ang Rookie of the Year lang yung mga totoong Rookie of the Year yun, sure. Kasi si Mikee Williams, di naman totoong rookie yun. Ano na yun eh? Bama na yun eh. But Mikee Williams, man.
Tao eh.
And don't troll na, Paka-solid din talaga eh.
Bro, he hit what? 2 3-point shots?
Dalawang diretso, bro. Dalawang dikit. Simula nung nag-night-night si Calvin. Buti nga na naalo yung Magnolia kasi magiging meme yung kay Calvin pag
Laging meme na nga ngayon eh. Yung last daw na ganyan. Nagsimula matalo.
Buti na lang, Calves. Pero I really felt panalo na sila noon. Nung nag-night-night siya, 130 na lang ata noon. 8-point lead. Biglang nag-Don back-to-back. But, NLEX
I tell you, NLEX talaga is, actually anywhere where Coach Yeng goes, always a bed of talent that is underappreciated.
Pero may question ako. Obviously, mamaya pag-usapan natin Meralco. Di ba we always say that Meralco was the most underrated team? Na parang they still can't get the respect. And I think Meralco now has established themselves as a powerhouse team in the league. Yung NLEX susunod na eh. Alam mo pare yung NLEX? Kasi the past few years, it's always been si Kiefer. Babalik ba si Kiefer? Kailan si Kiefer lalaro? Jericho nawala. That was a signs with the SMCT, nawala. There was always a cloud of
uncertainty.
And yung media na parang may
there was so
lagi.
Much distraction talaga around their team.
So even the people watching, like us as fans, instead of us focusing on what NLEX has and who they have, we always played what if. And that's why we said also na good for NLEX because they decided na if you're just gonna play one conference, Keith, wag na lang. Diba? Sinabi nila yon kasi paano na kami? When will we ever move on from this? Kailan lalaro si Kiefer Cloud? So now that they've settled down, bro, fairness. Kumbaga, wait.
They're actually, I mean, obviously the results show it. They're a good team. They have the pieces. I think they're just 1-2 players short of really being a perennial contender.
Oh.
Kasi, whenever you put Coach Yeng at the helm, that like gives you a +10, +20 chance all the time. Oh. No matter what kind of players that you have on your squad. Because lahat naman ng teams na nahawakan niya, puro mga ragtag team of players na puro mga underdogs in their careers na pinasikat talaga.
Pati na ganyan nga, parang na-cloud lang. because of uncertainty. Even us, na-distract tayo dun sa meron sila. And they have a formidable team, bro.
They
like,
really
laban yan. Puro tayo what if eh. Laging, what if si Mikey Williams hindi na trade? Napunta doon. What if si Kiefer? What if si Jericho hindi lumipat? What if si Poy Eram? Diba? All the way from that time.
That's
diba?
True.
Now, I feel like this team right here is the most free of distraction team. Kasi last year, bro, nag-semis pa sila nung kay KJ. Nawala lang si KJ. Nawala lang si KJ.
Si KJ lang nawala.
Yun, that's another thing. Na parang distraction. Bigla nawala yung import mo. Nagbago ka ng import. Ito yung pinaka-relax sila. And they pushed Magnolia to the limit, which we all know Magnolia is Magnolia. So, you gotta give it to NLEX, bro.
I was actually surprised to catch it na dikit yung laro. Nag-overtime pa.
Overtime. Talagang laban kung laban.
Tapos
tinambakan pa nila nung game 2.
Yeah.
So for NLEX, bro, things are looking up. Without these distractions, things are looking great for NLEX. But
I really don't get how PBA big men are able to find the fountain of youth in the latter parts of their career. JR Kenyahan is what? Ano ba kinakain yan, pare?
Galing, no? Parang surbo lang mid-range jumper niya. Galing ko.
Sobra, pare.
Walang
klase.
Iba yung mga ano ngayon.
I think he's even playing better basketball. I think this is basketball of his career.
He's playing smarter basketball.
Smarter basketball.
Hindi na siya nakikipag-anon sa ilalim, di ba dati?
Hindi na, pare. Finesse na siya ngayon.
Finesse. Para Reynel, RDO, lahat sila eh. Biglang nag-shift. Di ba? Nag-shift sila to ganun. So, kahit si Arwin naman eh. Actually, si Arwin, matagal naman ng versatile yun eh. Pero ito mga to, nag-shift. So, diba? I think ang na-pandemic lang that or na-injure lang that could have taken that same route, Mark Pingris.
Yeah.
Injure lang eh. Pero pwede yan eh. Medyo nagkaka-shooting na siya ng bandang huli.
Meron na.
Diba? So, yeah.
Yung mga one-hander niya na galing sa
nagkakaroon na siya ng ganun eh. Dati mas malapit yun eh. Ito lumalayo. Nagiging PJ Simon na yung recently eh. But then like, diba, for different reasons, he had to retire. Diba? But you can see na yung mga tumatanda na apektuhan ng mga bata. Nag-evolve din yung mga laro nila. And I think for you to last in this league or in any league for this long, evolution is inevitable, bro. Inevitable.
Not just in basketball actually. I think in life in general. You really have to reinvent yourself all the time. Give yourself new challenges.
Never be a Nokia. That's one thing. Never be a Nokia. Like even if you're
I love the analogy.
Even if you're on top of the world.
They were at the top of the world.
They were the shit. Like kung sino may Nokia, cool.
Pag sinabi mong cellphone, Nokia yan, automatic.
Nokia. They were on top of the world. And because they became complacent, because okay naman, tayo naman yung bide. Hindi ka pwede maging complacent. Ngayon wala na sila. So, never be a Nokia. Even if you're the best right now, you gotta keep working and you gotta keep evolving because someone is gonna come.
Mga Express Music dati.
Di ba? Nasa na ngayon, di ba? So, yeah. Anyway.
Nasa museum na lang.
Totoo. Anyway, that's NLEX.
Alright, yeah. The next game was...
No. Like Magnolia, bro. Like, malakas talaga. Malakas talaga Magnolia. Malakas talaga. Especially when they're clicking.
Exactly. And when all of them are playing like to their roles talaga, hard to beat them. Calvin played great yesterday.
Gio was
just...
Alam mo yun si Gio, bro. Bilib na bilib talaga ako dyan dati, pe. Ayaw ko lang kasi siya kasi kalaban ko siya. Nabibuisit ako pag kalaban ko yan. Pero ngayon,
ang ganda kasi sa kanya, pare.
Ang
ganda sa kanya. He can adjust to any kind of role. Pwede mo siya maging star player.
Pwedeng depensa lang.
Pwedeng
taga-setup lang.
Oo.
Magaling si Gio, bro. I think if he was maybe, bro, call me crazy right now. But if he was as tall as Chris Ross,
bro, mas nakakatakot yun. Kasi
I don't want to say it because I love Chris Ross.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
okay, there might be Chris Ross.
There might be a little disrespect there, but like I see the vision that you're trying to put here because Gio is hella quick, man.
Bro.
And I don't. Chris was fast in his prime, but I don't remember him being that fast.
He wasn't that fast, bro. He was a great defender because of his length, his height.
Yep.
But if you put
speed that kills, by the way.
Bro, speed that kills. And guys, kung hindi nyo alam, pag nakita nyo sa personal si GIO Jalalon, yung galamay ni GIO Jalalon, hanggang tuhod yan. Like, siya yung mahaba yung galamay. Ang laki ng kamay niyan. No joke. If you see GIO Jalalon in person, hindi proportion yung kamay niya sa height niya. Ang haba ng kamay niya. Kaya ganun siya. But if you gave him height, sorry guys, but GIO's offensive game, ganyan din yan nung unang nagpakita sa college yan. Very, walang shooting. Very Chris Ross-like. But he developed his offensive game earlier than Chris Ross. So, bro, I just don't want to say it because Chris Ross is Chris Ross, bro. Like, legend in many ways. And I don't even think he's gonna hate me for putting GIO Jalalon on that. Like, GIO is GIO, bro. So, if you gave GIO Chris Ross's height, I don't know, bro.
Nakakatakot yun.
I don't know, bro.
Hindi ako magbaba ng bola against a guy like that.
I'm not kidding, bro. Because GIO has a shot now. Like, GIO has a shot. A reliable shot.
Which we've been seeing as of late. Yesterday, he had may boarding pa nga siya kahapon.
Oh, pare. Like, this take, bro. Opensa lang sa opensa. GIO ko, bro.
Di kasi
hirap
no. Because GIO is a much more aggressive player actually on both ends of the floor. But like,
alam mo si Chris kasi very IQ eh.
Exactly, pare. Very relaxed lang talaga siya. Hindi naman talaga siya ever yung nagtatry na mag-impose ng will niya.
Ano siya very, I will control the game with
cerebral.
Oo, like, alam mo ito both of them are deadly.
I will dominate you with my playmaking.
Tama. Both of them, guys, can give you 10 steals in one game out of nowhere. Legit, both of them. But Chris Ross's steals come from the weak side. Ang galing niyang umanticipate na pag dumobol doon, naka-ready na yan. So, susundot na yan. His length again, passing lane terror si Chris Ross. I'm not saying hindi niya kayang stumil ng harapan, but he's a passing lane terror. Si GIO Jalalon, on the ball, pare.
Pag-ikot
pa, kukunin niya yan. Pag dumrive ka sa harapan yan, mayroon yan, bro, yung pagdadrive ka siyang help side, yung dalawang kamay, gaganon yan, tapos kukunin
niya. Pare.
Bro, meron niyang mga ganon. Si GIO, on the ball, still. Si Chris, off the ball. Si GIO, papahiyain ka nun na talagang kukunin niya yung bola sa'yo. Yung kumpiyansa mo, bababa. Bro, so magkaiba sila ng style. But can you imagine, ganun na nga yung laro ni GIO na on the ball, kukunan ka ng bola, tapos bibigay mo pa yung height ni Chris Ross. Pare, I'm telling you, bro. Although, there also can be a doubt. Oh, sige, go. You have a point.
No. I'm just saying, bro, the Lord is fair. Kaya di niya binigay.
Pero although nga, naisip ko din, there can be a downside also if pinalaki mo si GIO. Because...
Ano ba, bagal?
Hindi. Same everything but taller. Bro,
okay.
Honestly, magaling siya sumil dahil maliit din siya. Dahil nakukuha niya sa ilalim. Yung mga big man, di ba pag...
Actually, that's true.
Pag meron din yung steal, pag rebound mo, pag bagsak mo, biglang gaganon niya.
Oh.
Meron yung steal.
That's why Chris doesn't get the steals on
yung
ball
ilalim.
a lot.
Hindi siya ilalim.
Yung ilalim.
Kasi matangkad siya. Si GIO kasi close to the ground.
That's a very good point that you made.
Oh bro, anytime you spin kay GIO, sa sobrang close to the ground siya, parang lapit niya sa yung ganun niya, bro, nakakaburat na burat ako doon talaga. Kasi pag ikot mo, tas hindi ka all the way agresibo, yung ikot na hilaw, patay ka talaga. So, may upside din yung maliit siya. Tapos yung mga rebounders nga, pag alam ng lahat ng big man to, sigurado ako sa PBA. Pag
hindi mo pwede ibaba yun. Pag si GIO nandun.
Gaganon niya bigla.
Actually, even if he's not in the vicinity, pare, bigla na lang siya lilitaw. Punta ba yung mga times na, okay, re-rebound yung big man, bigla si GIO nasa 3-point area. Bigla
na lang bibilis, gaganon. So, again, this is a stupid analogy because obviously, one of the biggest pluses or advantages that Chris Ross has is his height.
Yep.
So it's stupid to say you give this his height to ganyan. But I'm telling you, Gio is on that level. And I just wanted people to understand the way Gio plays defense on the ball. Pansinin nyo lahat ng steal niya. Laging, yung may hawak ng bola, kukunan niya ng bola. Si Chris Ross, weak side. Ang galing. Galing anticipate naman. Si Chris Ross kasi burst of speed eh.
Oo nga.
Kaya niya nakatayo siya, bigla pak! Putang ina, bigla na lang.
Si Gio kasi fourth gear all the time eh. All gas, no brakes.
Kaya mas nakakapagod kalaro si Gio. Pare si
Gio. Exactly.
Sakit sa ulo si Gio. Pare. Ang ina talaga, maniwala kayo sa akin pagkalaban mo si Gio Jalalon. Tapos, also, Polly kanina, nag-post ako Polly sa Shoot First. Diba? Nag-reply si Polly, bro. Nagpasalamat. Sabi niya, bro, I like the post. Like, only a few people will understand. And I said, bro, new media tayo dito. Nag-iisip tayo dito. People have been saying he lost a step. Bro, nag-adjust siya, pare. Parang nag-adjust siya, bro. Naging ano siya. Bro, kasi, tingnan mo yung team na yun. Sino lang ang shooter doon? Jerick
Misi, si Wong.
Pero hindi rin si Wong. Hindi
naman masyado ginagamit.
Depensa si Wong eh. 3 and D.
Yeah, but I mean,
pero like,
yeah.
Pero hindi pa rin kasing consistent ng shooter. Jerick na, pero like Jerick is still young.
And he's the only one, actually.
Yeah. Paul adjusted his game when Calvin arrived, pare. Because, bro naman, Calvin Abueva, Ian Sanggalang, Gio Jalalon, Mark Baroka, puta lahat, slasher eh. Lahat, slasher eh. At si Paul.
So somebody's got to take the outside shots.
And Paul is also a slasher. He's a scorer. Parang kaling yung handles ni Paul. Pero pare, people have been saying nagsisettle siya lagi sa labas and being like, nawala na yung laro kaya naging spot up. Bro, nag-adjust siya, bro. Hindi naman ganyan dati yan eh. Naging floor spacer siya eh. Kaya you gotta respect it eh. He did it for the team.
He has always been for
isolation,
the team.
Bro. Dati, isolation. One-on-one yun dati, bro.
I think nandun na talaga siya sa stage ng career niya na talagang I want to win. I want to win a chip.
Because he was always on the ball. Diba? He was a pick and roll guy, one-on-one, diskarte.
College pa lang.
Diba? Sasayaw tayo. What he did was, since on the ball yung Baroka, Jalalon, Abueva, Sanggalang, bibigyan mo ng bola, he became off the ball. Ngayon off the ball siya. Sobrang off the ball. Which is, if you understand the game, alam mo, by design yun. Nag-decide siya na ako ang magiging off the ball dito. Feeling ko inayos nila ni Simple Grind yun na off the ball tayo.
Okay, ang dami niyang ina-ensayo na puro ganun eh.
Puro ganun lang, no? Hindi na yung parang one-on-one isolation.
Wala na, pare.
Yun yung
puro na lang off the screen.
Role. Oo, tama ka dun. Off the screen, one dribble pull-up. Kaya yun yung know your role. And for a superstar like Paul to defer, respect, bro. Respect. People kasi think na wala yung bilis niya kaya hindi na siya ganun ka-aggressive.
Hindi. Subukan nyo bantayan ulit si Paul. Puta, promise.
Anytime lagay mo bigla sa Blackwater yan or mga ganong team, biglang bubuhat yan. Galing.
I mean, he is one of the scorers na kahit puta di yan ganun katangkaran. Wala, give you 30 or 40.
Kasi yung katawan niya, babangga.
Kaya nga pare. Di tsaka sobrang, he can play finesse, he can play banggaan. He's that type of player who can play any type of game.
Yeah. Siyempre, part of me lang was like, happy na again, we're regarded as a page or a podcast na nag-iisip. Hindi lang basta. Wala may inana si Paul Lee. Like, bakit? Put context into it. Watch. Learn. So, I like it na nabigyan niya tayo ng, ano pa tawag dun?
Attention.
Affirmation.
Yeah, affirmation. Assurance.
May term yun eh. Malaki ko nakakalimutan yung term na yun. Yung nasisecure ka, yung binigyan kanya ng, what do you call that?
Yeah, I think that's affirmation.
Affirmation. Oo, yung parang, okay ang ginagawa niya. Tama yun. So, coming from, and I didn't talk to him about it. I assumed na, tira sa labas eh. Tapos ngayon, di ba, meron na siya mga logo shot. So parang,
pare.
Hindi naman ganyan dati yan eh. So, that was all just analysis. And then, the person confirmed na, totoo yan. So parang, okay, tama pala yung analysis natin. So, it gives them also a sense of merong community na nakakaintindi. Hindi lang basta kung ano na lang sasabihin. So, medyo I really like how the players feel na kakampi nila tayo. Ang dami kong kwento, bro, kasi nakakwentuhan ko din pala si Mike tsaka si Mamu ng matagal nung sa atin. Bukas na natin pagkwentuhan lahat yan. Bukas natin. Pati sila, bro. Si Mike parang, okay yun. Lagi tayong dedepensa ng mga yan. Pare, yung mga hater natin, sila bahala sa atin. Mga ganun. Pero nagtatapo pa rin talaga sa akin si Mamu. Anyway.
Tawan-tawa ako. Okay, let's move on over to the second game. Meralco finally breaks through against Ginebra. They won yesterday 106-104. Nandito yung mga, ayan, yung breakthrough nila. 2012 Governors Cup.
Five straight, bro.
5 straight. 2016 Governors Cup Finals, 2017 Governors Cup Finals, 2018 Governors Cup Quarters, 2019 Governors Cup Finals, 2020 Philippine Cup Semis, 2021 Governors Cup Finals. Damn.
Pare. Wild. So,
it's not a 7-game series, but like still, going past Ginebra in the playoffs as Meralco, that's a pretty impressive job.
Para ka nagtanggal ng mga unggoy sa shoulder mo. You get the monkeys off your backs, bro. Ang bigat nun, bro.
I'm very happy. The moment I found out, I messaged AB right away. I was like, bro, I'm super happy for you guys.
I'm happy for them. So, let's be a little more specific with talking about this game, because obviously alam naman natin
I wasn't able to watch the game.
Okay. So obviously alam naman natin yung rivalry na yan, very intense, very crazy, man. I covered that game and it felt like 3 hours of basketball. how competitive, how physical, grabe. So was it an offensive foul?
Yeah, that was the very controversial call.
Obviously you saw it. Obviously you saw it na.
Yep. I saw it. I don't really know.
I will say one thing though.
Sige.
Be toxic about it. Mga nagjo-joke dyan na matatanggal yung referee na yun or whatever. That referee has balls, bro. And I have commend him for that. Because, bro, iba yun ah. You call something that is against Ginebra at that type of situation, with that type of magnitude, that level of magnitude. L.A. Tenorio is right there. Boss Alfrancis Chua is right there.
Exactly.
Balls, bro. And I'm not even saying maling tawag. Para sa akin, tama yung tawag. Tama yung tawag. Iba yung, and even barangay Ginebra fans are agreeing na tama yung tawag. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na lahat ng kabarangay, hindi blind. Meron kasing blind fans na parang, basta barangay Ginebra, bias na kayo sa barangay Ginebra. There are actually kabarangays who actually understand the game. That's why I commend all of you. Yes, it was an offensive foul, bro.
Yeah, there are a lot of fans na they just look at the score. They don't even watch the game.
Bro, honestly, bro. Yes, nag-react si LA. Nag-react si Boss Francis. Nag-react si Scotty. Nag-react yung si Coach Tim, si Coach Richard. Nag-react. Lahat nag-react. Because emotions took over. We are down 1. I don't know if down 1 or down 2. Then biglang tumawag ng foul. Siyempre yung emotions mo parang, huday na. And guys, malamang Ginebra sila eh. So obviously anything called against them, especially at that moment, bakit? Hindi yun, judgment call yun eh at the end of the day. But once they settle down, kunyari, ngayon medyo hangover pa yan sa pagkatalo. Next week pag nakita nila yung clip, sila mismo magsasabi, maniwala kayo sa akin na, oo nga no, may kamay. Bro, may kamay.
Kitang-kita naman eh.
Kaya nga eh. So, them...
The replay don't lie.
So, them who are in the game, in the moment, syempre yung emotions take over. Matatalo tayo eh. Tinawagan mo ng offensive foul eh. Pero bro, once they settle down, okay na tayo ulit, the emotions are normal, neutral na ulit tayo, objective na ulit tayo. Bro naman, kahit si Scotty, I'm sure, pag tinanong mo yan, Scotty, nakita mo yung replay. Syempre, iba yung feeling at the moment. Feeling mo siguro maliit lang na ganun. Pero pag nakita mo replay, malaki pala. Oh, so even LA was behind the play. Siyempre emotions yun eh. But bro, if you really watch it, offensive, pare. Offensive.
Tsaka, a lot of people are blaming are blaming that certain play, that specific play, as the one that made Ginebra lose that game. Obviously, if you understand basketball, you cannot just pin a loss on one play alone.
Like,
there are a lot of moments that led up to you being in that kind of situation.
Oh, pare. And knowing the experience of Coach Tim, LA, all of them in Ginebra, they know that. Siyempre, yung play na yun, medyo malulusot sana natin yung masamang first 3 quarters natin. Pero alam nila yun na we should have played better in the first 3 quarters. Tinambakan tayo hanggang umabot ng 20.
Umabot ng 20?
Umabot ng 20, 2019, 2021. Third quarter. You know, 3 points si Aaron. Naalala ko yun, ngiti-ngiti siya kasi 20 na lamang nila. Pero humabol sila latter of the third. Pero imagine if you don't go down that much. Diba? So,
if you control the game from the very start, then sana wala na talagang ganyan.
You understand the emotions while you're there. You understand them as players. Siyempre, we were never in that type of setting na...
but I mean...
Yeah, like normal yun, bigay natin
anytime a call goes against
you. Di ba? For sure. Siyempre, right away, aggressive ka na para, ganon. Siyempre, lalo na pag hindi naman sinadya. Pero like, by the looks of it, knowing Coach Tim, at the end of the day, guys, we should have played better in the first 3 quarters. You shouldn't even be in that situation. So, you can't take anything away from Meralco. It was a good call. It was a good call. Yes, it hurt, but it was a good call. Can you imagine if they called a blocking foul? Hindi ko rin masabing blocking foul talaga.
Hindi. Parang hindi talaga, bro.
Talaga, bro. Hindi talaga. And also, you can't take away what Meralco did because of that call.
Exactly. You have to give them that credit because they were up by 20 against Ginebra in a rubber match, in a do-or-die game. And they were able to hold Ginebra back despite the comeback. That, for me, is doubly impressive.
They were mentally ready.
Yes.
Because, bro...
I think they were just plain fed up na, guys,
tama na.
Manalo naman tayo sa Ginebra.
Lagi na lang tayo.
Lagi na lang tayo talo.
Bro, lagi tayo hinahabol. Tapos in the end, patay na naman tayo.
Will this be the same story once again?
And also, as the losses piled up, it will be tougher to get back. Because 5 na yun eh. So meron ka na lagi sa likod mo na may multo.
Yep.
So for you to finally get over that, you cannot just pin it on one play. So, and guys, para sa Meralco talaga yun. As much as I love Raymond Almazan, bro, that shot was... Bro, grabe yung tira. I don't know if you saw it, but...
I saw it.
So they were down 2, Ginebra. LA pulls up for 3, which is the general. So obviously, when LA made it, napatayo ako noon dito sa bahay ako noon. Napatayo ako, nag-wild lads. So like, wild, puta, up 1 na sila. Being down 20, wala na to. Like, momentum, clearly. Ginebra. Puta, bigla yung Raymond Almazan, bro. Binawi agad the very next play. Doon ko naisip na wala. Ano na yung Meralco? Kumbaga,
this was destiny na talaga.
Oo, and they learned from na para wala na to. Kumbaga ano na sila. Kumbaga we saw them grow up in front of our eyes. Kasi yung Ginebra, alam mo na matagal naman na yan eh. Pero itong mga to parang wow. That's a lot of...
You could say na medyo may halong swerte. Pero like the popular...
Swak.
Like the popular adage says, fortune favors the brave.
Oh, bro. Tapang ni Raymond. Kumbaga, if they did lose that game, talking about Meralco, they were gonna lose swinging this time. Hindi na sila feeling ko kasi ng mga past matchups nila, parang nagfo-falter na sila pag ito na yung Ginebra.
Pag hinahabol na sila.
Ito na yung crowd, ito na, si Tenorio, Japit Aguilar, parang lumiliit sila eh. Ito wala. Tangin na, dahil lalabang kami. Matatalo kami, labang kami dito. So, you gotta give credit to Meralco. And still, I really still believe that it was a good call. Anyway, sorry nawala si Abby na hindi nag-charge ng laptop. Anyway, so, with Meralco, wala. You gotta give it to them. It was It was a great game, and it just adds on to the story. Sobrang solid.
But now moving forward though, how do you see their matchup with Magnolia?
Laban yan. Ay, hindi. Magnolia talking text.
Magnolia talking text ba? Di ba
Magnolia
SMB talking text?
Hindi, bro. SMB talking text, sila yung nasa semis pareho. 1-2 sila. Magnolia talking text. Pero mamaya, pag-usapan natin yan sa Wednesday bago yung game. But,
okay, sige.
Bro, kinakausap ko na si Paul. Sabi ko, Paul, bro, yan yung...
Ay, nagkamali pala ako.
Yan yung ano, alam mo yan yung... Yan yung series na nagsabi si Mikey, di ba, na sinasaktan nila siya.
Oo, pare. Nung
yan
finals.
Yung, bro, mag-wild yan, bro. I'm gonna... That series...
It's gonna be a dogfight for sure.
Yeah. But we'll talk about that on Wednesday para medyo mas in-depth. There was one thing I wanted to talk about Ginebra Magnolia. Ay, Ginebra Meralco. The foul. The shot. Wala na. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun. It's gonna be a fun. That was a fun series, and it's only gonna add to their story. Diba? So, yun. Ginebra, Meralco. So they're both gonna advance, and then yun. Yeah, I think we're done. Wala naman, diba? Wala naman ng gilas to. Wala naman.
Yun lang bala.
May gilas na ba? Ay! Yun! About Meralco. So, objectively, I know we love Coach Norman Black.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Ito exactly yung sinasabi. Which, guys, for those asking, Coach Norman is still in leave because his mom passed.
Yes.
So, super ano naman yan. Kumbaga, it's a very sensitive situation that we want to be considerate of Coach Norman. So, people, please, medyo bawasan naman natin yung... Diba? Like, the dude is in mourning. Like, why are we... I feel like this is even the last in his...
for
right
sure.
Now, in his mind right now, diba?
Guys, you have to realize, mga tao rin mga to.
Oo naman. So,
may mga buhay rin to mga to.
Wala tayong ano dyan. But, so, here's the thing. We always talked about this. You and I. It's a valid excuse. And, bro, I'd be surprised if he stayed coaching, diba? Wala yan. This isn't even... Let's not put it in Coach Norman Black's situation because it's totally different. Pero pag nawala ka sa trabaho, di ba lagi natin sabi yan? Never say no.
Yup.
Because pag nawala ka for a while. For a little
while lang. Kahit nga isang beses lang minsan.
Like ngayon, no joke. No joke Sa ganda ng trabaho ni Gio kapon. No joke. Sa Wednesday, if suddenly, hindi, like, a part of me is like, bigay ko na kaya kay Gio. Like, okay naman siya. Nandun naman siya. Pero syempre gusto ko yung TF. Pero still, this is what I'm saying. What if I didn't have the decision? On Wednesday, I can just say, sinabi naman ni Andrew sa akin, pag pwede ka sa Wednesday, balik ka na. But what if I didn't have the decision? Baka si Gio na ang magko-cover ng Wednesday game. Bro, mahirap. Pag nawawala kang mahirap.
Mahirap talaga, pare. Okay, classic example. Meron nakwento sa akin merong may nagkwento sa akin yesterday na kaibigan natin. Kinukuha siya, yung kaibigan natin nagkikwento na may friend tayo, may colleague tayo na kinukuha sa isang event. Ngayon, di daw siya pwede kasi ganito, ganyan. Yung organizer thought that it was a flimsy excuse. So, in the future events, di na siya kukunin.
So, what was the excuse? Since di naman natin kilala kung sino to.
May pupuntahan na event na ball.
Same?
Hindi nga same day eh.
Wait.
This is similar to what we were talking about kanina. Oh.
So ano yung excuse? Bakit hindi ka pwede pumunta? So he was asked to go to an event on a Wednesday and then the other event was on a Friday, ganon.
Yeah, on a Thursday. Parang Monday apart.
So what is the reason? Hindi mo pa din alam?
I don't know, bro.
So I can't go on Thursday because I have something on Wednesday. Ganon.
Yep.
So na wala na.
Wala na. For all the future events, hindi na siya pwede. Ayaw na siya, hindi na siya kukunin. He was stricken off the list.
Oh my gosh. So, if you have an excuse as serious as Coach Norman's, by all means, I'm sure mabibigyan yan ng kumbaga, ng leeway na hindi naman natin.
Yan yung mga few valid excuses. Special cases.
Special case yan. Kumbaga, if I were, kunyari, ikaw ang boss, ikaw ang may hawak ng Meralco, and then this happens, I think even Coach Luigi would be like, uy, di naman dahil ayaw lang mag-coach. Diba? Something happened, bro. So, wala tayong, imagine mo yung umindi lang. Ay. Kaya trust me, guys, as much as you can, especially if you're not irreplaceable.
Yup.
If you're replaceable. And anybody, I think nobody's irreplaceable naman, bro. Especially when it comes to like.
I think this also is more resounding to young people like us na guys habang bata pa. Oo lang kayo ng oo. Take advantage of the energy, the youth that you still have. Kasi pagtanda mo.
Bro, maniwala kayo.
Ayaw mo naman magtrabaho na you don't wanna work this hard anymore when you grow old. Siyempre, you want to enjoy na relax ka na lang pagtanda mo. Take advantage. Sabi nga ni Kobe, rest at the end, di ba?
Oo.
I mean, of course, you still can rest.
Oo naman.
Kasama pa rin
naman natin exaggerated yung mga ganun.
Oo. But like, you know, when the opportunity presents itself, if you have nothing better to do naman.
Bro, like, punta ka na lang. Kasi, siguro, okay, pagod ka and then you have to go. Even though pagod ka. Okay, given. Pilitin mo sarili mo. Because this, pupunta ka ngayon dito, could result to more in the future.
Exactly.
Because like what I was telling you guys, at the end of the day, PR, your reputation, your network, walang tatalo eh. Walang magiging katumbas yan. So, kahit minsan na pagod ka na, ayaw mo na, kahit nga walang TF eh. Pero pare, like, the opportunity that might arise pag pumunta ka dun, diba? Kainin mo na yung pagod mo, bro. Tulog mo na lang yan. Ito may TF pa, malamang.
Meron, for sure.
Gets yan. Di ko gets yung bata mo, bro. So, 2 bata na pala natin ang mapinagagawa ninyo. Sayang naman yung sinasayang ninyo yung mga oportunidad. But then again, okay, so for the people asking, okay, let's go back to Coach Norman. For the people asking if dapat ba magpalit, I feel like hindi.
Nah. I mean, of course, Coach Luigi has been doing a splendid job.
Oo naman. No, nothing, let's not take anything away from what Coach Luigi has done, but that's Coach Norman's team.
Yeah.
Huwag naman tayo maglokohan na parang,
wag naman, and don't, like, he worked hard to put this team where it is right now.
Let's not be ignorant na parang, what if Coach Norman coached? They were really on the way naman to, at some point, they were gonna beat Ginebra. I mean, no streak is meant naman na never. Bro, they were getting better and better and better and better and better because of Coach Norman. So at some point, they will get over that hump. So,
diba, we're even saying na kung roster per roster, panalo Meralco dyan. So they built this team talaga.
You cannot compare it na Coach Luigi beat. Again, nothing taken away from Coach Luigi. Nothing taken away. Galing ni Coach Luigi. But you can't compare this conference. Natalo ni Coach Luigi si Coach Tim. Last conference, natalo ni Coach Tim si Coach Norman. Ano yung na-build? Ano yung difference between that conference and this conference? Number 1, obviously, nag-mature na naman lalo yung Meralco. Number 2, walang Justin Brownlee. There's a really big difference. So wag naman natin basta ganunin si Coach Norman na parang ako I don't buy it. And I don't think Meralco is that.
For me, that is total slander.
Oo naman, grabe naman. Sa lahat naman ng ginawa ni Coach Norman as a coach, 'di ba? Kumbaga, puta naman. Tsaka hindi naman to.
Tsaka please naman, intindihin natin yung tao.
Oo naman, bro. Like ako honestly, man, I'm sure the Meralco organization is nowhere near into pressuring Coach Norman. Like
I think they released a statement like that like a few weeks back
already.
Yeah,
take your time.
Take your time.
Akin lang, pare. Obviously, Coach Norman doesn't check social media, but meron pang mga tatanggalin si Coach Norman. Puta naman. Let's be sensitive din naman.
I think these are people who don't know how it feels how to lose someone. Much your mom.
What's crazier is baka nga, are there anyone who doesn't know? Actually, meron din naman.
Meron pa rin.
Iba kasi puta naman.
Iba talaga.
Wag naman natin.
He hasn't been with his mom for quite a while. Yung mom niya nasa States, diba?
States pa. Bigay na natin yun. I didn't want to touch on this topic. Maybe I just connected it to something that is somewhat similar to this case, but totally malayo din. Because iba naman yung ganong reason, diba, for missing work. But if you will miss work for a case that is smaller than that, putang ina, mapapalitan ka, Brad. Anytime. Ma-injure ka nga lang eh.
Yun nga, pare. Putayo. Pagkasakit ka lang, pare.
Kunyari na-injure. Kunyari na-sprain ankle ka lang, miss ka 2 games. Yung 2 games na yun, nag-30 points yung backup mo. Patay ka diha. So, trust me, guys. For those that you can control, gawan mo ng paraan. For those that you can't control, you have to live
charge of it.
Yung it is what it is. Pag mga ganito situation, it is what it is. Pero yung mga pwede mo i-control, mahirap na. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow we'll have a lot more. Sorry, hindi natin napag-usapan yung isang nag-post. Bukas na lang, Tawid Tuesday bukas eh.
Yep.
Yung course daw niya, ayaw daw niya, ganyan. So, we'll have more kwentuhan tomorrow, but for now, we have to talk basketball. Of course, baka may mga magalit sa atin. All right, guys, thank you very much always for the support. Please join Hoops Up on Viber and the Shoot First community on Facebook. The name is Mikee Reyes.
This has been Happy Palanya.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Peace and love. We'll see y'all tomorrow, guys.